Straight back into match. We've got ChaosOrphen again, second time this evening. ChaosOrphen put on quite a show for us last time. Narrowly losing that rank match, but it was very exciting to watch. And a very new player, very strong for how new they are, to be honest, going up against very much more experienced foes and holding his own. Nothing to be ashamed of. Zadbury got rank 420 after 69 rank matches. Right, as if. Yeah, that's the ultimate achievement unlocked now. Oh, and here we go, Pink Rook. Let's see if roguelike can make the most. Oh, we've got Max the Cat stretching out. I've just moved the camera so you can't see him. He's distracting me. He wants my phone. He's trying to pour my phone right now, which is very confusing. So here we go, ChaosOrphen zoning really well here with Grave, keeping Rook away. But as soon as I say that, roguelike does get in for a moment, but not really the spacing he was after. He's got to watch that. Okay, a very, very interesting option there. ChaosOrphen using the neutral jump. Roguelike is a pretty strong name, I have to agree, Fancy Striker. Guy Dog in the chat there. And there you go! What? It's so unfair on Grave, that nerf. I do think it's slightly bugged. I don't think that super needed any nerf, to be honest. Like, no punish on the landslide. We're just discussing the ways to punish it. And one thing to not get punished by is a boot to the face. That's boot from like. If you beat Sailing, you get to rank 20. Is that right? I don't believe so. It'll help you get there for sure. Oh, that's a very good one. Grand Boot Fancy Strike. Oh, okay. Pink Rook is in now. Roguelike, showing the power of Pink Rook. Extra 10% damage on all his moves, just like Pink T-Hawk used to have in Street Fighter. And there's that ridiculous new move. No way you can get away with from Grave in that situation. It's so tricky. And again, so scary to deal with as Grave now. That might work. Yeah, it manages to catch him out the air. Gets the cross up, but no knockdown. But okay, ChaosOrphen zoning really well here, getting out of that corner. But here's roguelike coming in. Bass boot again. Oh, needs a point of chip. I would have chopped then, but yeah, I think that was the read. Roguelike knew that ChaosOrphen knew that he was going to chop the sword. JJ Tam, yeah. Oof, okay. Swinging with that super. This time it doesn't work. This looks like a Rook round. One hit point Grave. Can he escape? He cannot. Yeah, good answer for the cross up there. Windmill Crusher punishing as an anti-air, like in those situations.
Rook wins.
He knew that he knew that he knew that he knew. Yeah. Doing the Hinkle McCringleberry. Valerie versus Jaina. Let's get this over with. So we've got no, these two characters of course are unaffected by the patch. I do think a bit of advantage Valerie, I would say. But then I think Valerie's top tier, so I would say that. And a big yummy counter, ChaosOrphen. Roguelike getting that first victory. No, not able to. What? What? Big brain reads. How? How did roguelike escape the situation? Not this time, no. ChaosOrphen finally does get the win after an incredible set of reads. For roguelike to escape the certain death there on 1 point of chip damage left. Big air to air for 3. That's a Tokumbu. Taka Toto. There's the dangerous toe of Jaina. Of course, sorry, that move, she has been affected. I am wrong. Thought Jaina was a little better but with the dive kick change. Yes, very slightly. I mean, yeah, most matchups in Trans Strike are pretty slight advantages. There's only a few where I feel like it's a big advantage to one character. Most of it's very subtle. That might. Oh no, the zip does play able to block in time and goes for the frontal yellow. Yeah, not ready. ChaosOrphen very impressive here with their Valerie. Okay, good pokes here. Oh, but a good dive kick. Yeah, the dive kick change to Jaina. Again, I don't know if it's like really affects her that much though. It affects just some annoying things you could do more than actual matchups, I feel. But yeah, we should talk about her for sure later. Oh, that should be it. No, doesn't get the 3 and another. Incredible. Yami counter from roguelike. Getting the wake up Yami counters. Off the floor, do nothing. Unbelievable. That's twice now he's, well, twice he's escaped like almost death situations with a Yami counter. Doesn't believe in the combo though. Great anti-air from ChaosOrphen. This time again, those zips are perfectly done to just bait those supers. It will not work as like in those situations if you're up against a good Val who's doing safe jump zips. Safe jump zip wire, so again, rushdown characters coming out on top. This is kind of rushdown versus pseudo rushdown, of course. Yeah, it's a very slight change to Jaina. I think the big changes. I mean,
Round 1.
We'll see if I would say the same actually for Onimaru. I think Onimaru's changes are actually amount to very little. Like I think they're very slight in the end. I think it's all about it will make a slight difference at very high level play. But your normal player and even your very good player, it probably doesn't make much difference. Great truth punch though, interrupting that. Some say that can punish that. Never seems to work out for me though. Bamboozles himself with the parry though. Roguelike, smaller mistake there. Oh, but the anti-air. Back of the back A, anti-air, absolutely sick. If that was intentional from roguelike, and I can't believe it, almost can't believe it wasn't. Plus frames. Satsuki tries to escape with the dagger, with the Starlight Tumbler, does escape, but then yeah, back in with the aggression now. This is back and forth stuff. I'm getting a few pauses on my end, hopefully not affecting the players. Another dagger fall out of it, yeah. Looks like roguelike is ready for this matchup, but ChaosOrphen is ready with the big combo. Getting the win there. One apiece on the characters, one apiece in the match. Justice kicks the kunai, and okay, avoids that good block there. Again, no Satsuki nerf, very small, but a minor effect for sure. Okay, anti-air, laughing my ass off. It was good. Yeah, and drops the combo. There's that Satsuki nerf. ChaosOrphen should be able to get a chip out here, though. Yes, very nice. DeGray with no super meter. ChaosOrphen knew it, took advantage of the situation to get that surefire chip. No parry for you, DeGray. And again, roguelike answers the ninja port. Very nice. Risky Justice kicks. Again, you cannot ninja port me. Roguelike, ready with the, yeah, absolutely ready. Truth punching all the way to the victory there. Anytime that ninja port was pressed by ChaosOrphen, roguelike, ready with that punish. Random final arbiter in neutral, but works out for 2 damage. This time adjusts the ghosts. Okay, roguelike changing up his offense a little bit here. Risky though. Again, the missed combo. That Satsuki change. So hard to do in the middle of a match now unless you're a real expert. And again, it probably won't affect the experts. It does affect your average Satsuki player like myself. I really struggle to land that combo now in a real match. But here's Satsuki. The train begins. And the train does not stop until it wins. ChaosOrphen running that Satsuki train, getting that good plus frame situation and running it all the way to victory, mixing in throws. My goodness, so Grave once again has got is the one that lost the match. Everyone dumping Grave off their ranked team soon, maybe, guys. We'll see. Roguelike really, oh, an amazing throw there. And this time, I'm about to say, roguelike going with the ghost mix-ups maybe a little bit too much because he's going for it consistently, but it's actually starting to work now. So roguelike consistently going for the same mix-up, but maybe ChaosOrphen not expecting him, maybe expecting him to make a change. Going for the all-rock strategy here. The all-jump ghost strategy. It's working out now, though. Probably a match where Graves' nerfs don't affect him too much, though, against DeGray, but I do think maybe DeGray's... Oh, yeah, good throw. Good. Oh, cancels into the fireball. Don't need my -1. I'm going to cancel into fireball anyway. Push your way further. Great, I love that sweep into Fireball. I love it. Looking like Rhea in Street Fighter 2 days back in there, ChaosOrphen. Maybe they are a Street Fighter player, actually. A great Yomi counter, though. Roguelike's Yomi counters have been on point for this entire match. Jump over Ghost. No, doesn't need it. Just does the jump over forward A. Good. Mead safe throw there. Good super, though. This is really back and forth stuff now. Both these players. No anti-air. Grave was not ready. And expecting the wake-up Yomi counter again. Wasn't happening though. Roguelike just goes for the punch. Works out nicely for them. Thought a parry was coming. I sniffed it out, but it wasn't speeded. The dagger fall instead. I'd have been trolled. Big sword from ChaosOrphen needs this now. That's minus. What? The wind and the throw. ChaosOrphen, what a turnaround. It looked like Roguelike had that match point in the bag, but ChaosOrphen fighting back hard. That's a big risky sweep in neutral, and it is punished. This time the sword works out again. Big brain reads here for ChaosOrphen. No, drops the combo. That's why you need the back A combo. I think he's pressed a button. No, it's an air super. Grave will win that trade. Wow, the whiff safe jump into... Wait, what is happening? The ghost and the punches. Simple matter of punching. Roguelike gets in with that 2-hit combo. AA. Prior I saw series in stream and memorized it. What's this? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to a final match here. Again, we're seeing Grave struggling here on the stream. ChaosOrphen did some very nice stuff though. Roguelike was ready with that comeback with the purple. I've noticed Roguelike another purple lover here. Big win on that first round as well. Bamboozle level 100, as Frostylite would say. ChaosOrphen really confused there by what was happening. And still confused by this Jaina. Roguelike playing this one absolutely superbly, but no, okay, ChaosOrphen did get in for a moment there. Didn't get a good combo. Does get a nice super anti-air though. No answer for Jaina in that situation. You've already jumped. Should be able to safe jump this. At least 2 damage punished. Very nice. That somehow Jaina got over that anti-air attempt and just keeps dive kicking.
Round 3.
Has Roguelike got this one under control? Was this a 3-0 against ChaosOrphen's Grave? I'm not sure. They definitely won with I think it might be. Gets in with the careful. That does full contact though. ChaosOrphen needs this. Dragonheart baited into the punish. ChaosOrphen once again, when you put him on the ropes, shows some strong clutch plays here with Grave. Even though the Grave hasn't been winning overall again. I would like to see a win there to answer that ground fireball tune charge. Ooh, try for the sweep. Now gets the sword. Like this wins. Using it to push, get the damage, does get the spacing back. Oh, an interesting jump A there after the big fireball. Another fantastic Yomi counter. Roguelike making full mileage out of these. Could be able to walk forward sword. Okay, maybe he doesn't know it. Anti-air sword, the rarest of techniques, but anti-air Dragonheart. Something we're much more familiar with. Oh, a great block from ChaosOrphen, knowing he couldn't get away with anything else but block. No! Roguelike does just get the win with it. Dive kick over and attempted. I think that was maybe a whiffed forward A, maybe an anti-air that didn't come out in time. Either way, Roguelike likes his victory. Very nice matchup again. ChaosOrphen proving to be a very hype competitor for the stream, if nothing else. They might not have got a win, but hey, I'm quite impressed.